Caleb's choice.
His choice.
His rules.
All right. First question for the day.
Dancy dance time.
All right. You're going on vacation. When you get to the pool, ocean, or lake, when you're going into it, are you slowly walking in, or are you just jumping right into the cold water?
If it's an actual swimming pool, I'll jump in.
Okay.
If it's an ocean or a lake or something, I'm walking in because I don't always know what's...
You don't want to jump off the dock or whatever?
No, because I can't see the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
If it was clear ocean water, something
Take
like
a
that,
leap
I
of
might.
faith. Cannonball right in.
I'm cannonballing.
I've seen
like,
people
screw it.
jump off rocks and stuff and land on trees and lakes that were underwater and they didn't know they were there.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't pretty. So
Yikes.
you better not do that.
I've seen people dive in and come up with mud on their face.
Yeah.
Like, it's shallower than you think.
Blood on their
I
forehead.
wouldn't dive in. I would probably jump in, though. I'm not going to walk in.
I have jumped
In the
into
pool?
water before,
All
though.
of them.
I'd jump right in the pool.
That was a lot shallower, like a lake. That was a lot shallower than I realized. You know, my feet hit and they come out from underneath me. Wham! But a pool, I'd jump right in.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What about you, Holly?
No, I'm walking in everything. I don't like cold water. And so I have to ease myself into cold water because it seems like all water is cold, especially if it's like hot outside. So no,
But if you're
walking really slow and going.
Yeah, but if you just dive in, you get it over with. You don't have to freeze slowly.
It's like ripping
Yeah,
a
no,
Band-Aid off.
that does. I would probably like freeze and drown. Like, no, yeah, no. I go into shock.
Freeze and drown. What happened?
Although, like, I can tell you, so when I lived in Flagstaff, we used to ditch school, no ditching advice, and go to the creek. It was like a thing, especially in, closer to the summertime, like we used to all go to the creek, but we decided to do it. It was like winter, and I did jump in, and I did freeze and almost drowned because it was so cold, because it snows over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so cold. That was the only and last time I've ever jumped in anything because I damn near drowned. Yeah, that was bad.
That's not good.
All right,
If you jump
I get
into
that.
really cold water, your body will freeze up. I have done that once
Yeah.
before.
I remember
And there
cold
was a
water
dock
plunge.
there, supposed to pull myself up on the dock, and I couldn't move my shoulders. Like my arms went like this, and I couldn't. So I had to
T-Rex.
sort of paddle over it and then walk out of it. But it was bad, and I just went straight to my truck and drove straight home and tried to warm up because it's like nothing worked.
Yeah.
It was even hard to breathe. So yeah, be careful since it's about that time of year.
Yeah.
Yes.
No cold water
Yeah.
plunges.
All right, question 2. What makes you angry?
What? He's
I
got
mean,
this.
several things.
What's the number one thing that pisses you off?
Not a lot. Not getting coffee in the morning is probably the extent of my getting pissed off.
Really?
Yep, I'm still pretty all right with it.
That what?
I'm okay with it.
You're a way better person than me, Greg.
It takes a lot to get me pissed off.
It does for me too. But if you lie to me, I'm gonna come get you.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, mine.
Oh.
If I
Yes.
can't name names of people,
Right.
then I'm not going. For the sake of other people's feelings, I won't name names of people. But lying is my deal too.
Yeah.
I'm all about trust. And
Yeah.
if I can't trust you and we can't have an adult conversation, then odds are we don't need any sort of relationship at all, friendship or whatever. So lying is mine too, for sure.
I'm going to have to agree. I mean, even if I catch you in a small, stupid lie, because, people lie over the stupidest things and I don't get it.
Yeah.
It just makes me very angry inside. Angry, because then everything else that comes out of your mouth, I then have to question.
Yeah.
And I hate that. And maybe I am so blunt and honest and straightforward. You know what I'm thinking just by my facial expressions. So
Can't hide it.
maybe that's why I just even talking about it. I'm like, this makes me really angry. I guess I didn't realize how bad it did, but yes.
Yeah,
Don't
it
lie
almost
to me.
makes more sense to me when people lie about stupid little things. Like if it's something that embarrassed them or whatever, I would almost rather you lie about something big. Like if you were
It
going
would-
to lie
yeah.
to me, it would make more sense to me that you lied about something big. But just be truthful.
It's yeah. I don't like having to question people on
Me
whether or
neither.
not they're telling the truth.
Me
Like,
either.
don't. Why do you do this to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If someone unplugged my PC while I was in the middle of a good Counter-Strike match, that would piss me off.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Oh, Greg. And let me tell you guys something. Another thing that like makes me instantly mad besides lying is certain noises. Like I can't stand when people tap or chewing. Oh my gosh. Chewing gum or stop it.
Heck, Caleb bailed on me. He started it, and
So
then I
I
got
started
caught.
looking up like how to like overcome these things, and there's nothing. There is nothing. But
Yeah.
it is actually a diagnosable thing called misophonia.
What?
And I swear to you, I think I have it. I mean, because I
fake.
cringe inside,
Really?
and it almost immediately I am very upset with you.
Oh,
Don't
don't.
do
So
that.
bad.
Next
Don't.
weekend, no tapping.
No tapping.
No gum chewing.
But you guys, honestly, like if I have no problem being like, I need you to stop that. And if I ever, when I come out there next week, if I say that, don't take offense. Just
You gotta
know it's
rip
because
our
I'm
heads
about
off.
to like
All right.
flip out.
But you have to know on the
Alright.
flip side of that,
Alright,
Ollie, if
cool.
you say that, we're
Cool.
just going to do it louder, at least for a little bit.
I know, but see, but then he'll take the like edginess away just because it's a joke. You know what I mean? Like,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. Be
Now,
nice.
now
Be
we're all a
nice.
little scared for next week.
Be nice, John.
All right. Last question for me today. If you could sit down and have a drink or have a meal with somebody, who would it be? Famous? Doesn't have to be famous. Could be alive or dead.
Oh damn, there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
I'd have a beer with Jesus.
Of beer or Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
A nice boulevard wheat.
Okay.
I can't with
Why
you.
does it have to
Today
be
has been the day.
so like particular of what kind of beer it is?
Maybe a lemon.
That's
too.
what cracks me up about you. It just can't be a beer. It's like Boulevard wheat beer.
Right. Like it's so
Okay.
specific. Crap.
Here, Jesus, have a local.
That's a good
Local.
question.
That was a
Ollie,
good
do you have an
answer though.
Yeah.
Just being
I
honest.
mean, there's so many people.
It's a
I
good
mean, like of course, my grandma, I would love to sit down and have a beer with her because she's awesome. She was seriously awesome. And I just miss that funniness from her. I think that's where I get my like jokes. But famous, I think for me would definitely be George Clooney.
Oh, okay. I
Clooney.
thought you were going to go Rams. So I'm good with
No,
that. All
no,
right.
George
George
Clooney is like my
Clooney.
all-time favorite person. And he's so smart.
I love his
He's a
voice.
very intelligent man.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, and he's so good looking.
Of course.
See, that's that's always really important, and so that's funny to me.
What's
Yeah.
your favorite George Clooney movie? I just have to know.
Oh, you know what? I would probably say the Oceans.
The Ocean.
I really like the Ocean. Yeah,
love it.
Ocean's
Ocean's
11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Have you ever
Mhm.
seen? Have we talked about Up in the Air before?
We have, but I don't think.
Have you ever seen Up in
I
the
don't
Air?
think it's,
That's my favorite George Clooney movie. It's probably one of my top 5 movies of all time. And
Oh,
not
yeah.
very
And
many
I
people
mean,
have
when
ever
he
seen
was on
it.
ER.
You know
Holy
what mine is.
crap.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, yes, there's that one too. I hate that movie. No, I'm sorry. I'm not a fan
That's
of
Greg's
that
favorite.
I
Well,
love
you're
that
not going to like
movie.
Missouri very much then. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
Yeah, that's what Missouri looks like. That movie.
So can it be people that are dead, or does it have to
Yeah,
be
he
people
said
that are
dead,
alive?
Yeah.
If it was people that were dead,
Oh, it's dead?
Dead or alive.
it could be.
if it
Oh,
was
okay.
if it was dead, I would say my father. But alive, I don't really know. I don't really put people up on pedestals, so there's not really like a celebrity that I want to hang out
Right.
with. Or,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
Gwen
our dinner
Stefani?
next week.
Gwen Stefani?
I know. So
That-
am I.
I mean, that would probably
yeah.
be one of the first things was like having a meal with Holly.
Well,
There you go. All right.
I was going to agree with you. I was going to say dad because
Listen
dad
to Suck Up.
passed away, 20 years ago?
Almost 20.
Yeah, so I'd say dad, but also he's dead also, but I'd like to sit down and talk with Robin Williams.
Oh.
Oh,
He's pretty
yes.
smart and
That's a good
Funny
one.
and-
Yeah.
That would be a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
That'd be a good conversation.
that's been a while since he's passed away too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, speaking of funny, I think I would really, really want to sit down and have a beer with Kevin Hart. Like, not only are we the same height, but he's hilarious. And I feel like he would be the funniest person to hang out with. And it would be a good time.
Oh yeah.
I saw
probably
a
would,
thing on
right?
YouTube the other day where he had dinner with Chris Tucker, Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
It was
That's-
him.
Because they're touring together.
There was
think.
somebody else. Eddie Murphy
Oh, damn.
and
Wow,
Chris
that's-
Rock. And he said that was the funniest time in his life. Like that dinner was.
I believe
He
it.
said, and I'm not even including myself in this. He said, but the genius that was around that table. He's like, no one wanted the night to end. He said it was like you had to be there to understand.
They usually say comedians are goofy, but they're usually very intelligent.
Very intelligent. Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why they're funny. Because they're witty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart would be a good time. But he's going to
Yeah.
be really mad when he watches this podcast, Holly, and hears that you compared your height with his.
I mean, it's true, though.
It is true.
Facts.
Truth
Like,
hurts
he might
sometimes,
be an inch or two taller than me. Maybe.
but not much.
No, not much.
All right,
Like,
Holly.
we would be eye to eye, literally.
There you go.
You can't say that about very many people either, can you?
No, I can't. That's why I'm so excited about that.
Well, we're ready for your question. What do you got for us this week? I had to take a drink before I asked.
All right. How do you arrest a one-armed man?
I was going to leave.
You should go.
I'm dying.
I just punched him in the face.
Gosh.
Then throw him over my shoulder and
hog
carry him
tie
to the car.
Wow. Wow.
Can you hog talk somebody that only has one arm? I guess
Yeah, I can.
There you go, hog tie.
Hog
yeah.
time.
Cuff
Yeah,
him to
hog
his
time.
foot.
Throw him in the trunk. I don't know.
I don't know. I think you broke my brain, though. Hit my reset button, Greg.
Oh, I love this one.
I don't know, Holly. How do you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like you can't really put a handcuff on him because he still has the other part. So he could like hit you with it, right? So,
Well, you
I mean,
handcuff
I
it to
feel like you
yourself.
just take the hand and hold it and,
Handcuff it
put
to
it
a
in
belt
the
loop.
car.
You could do that.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
I'm the smartest
But
man
what
There
if
you
he
alive.
doesn't have a belt loop?
Or his leg.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just would rather punch him in the face. Yeah. Actually,
rather-
that would be funny looking, too.
That would
Yeah. Yeah, hop in there.
Even
hop in that car.
people that had two arms, just
Yeah.
handcuff their wrists to their legs, and that's how they get around.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. There we go. We
They
figured
should
it
change
out.
protocol.
All right.
There you
So watch this,
Okay.
and they should.
Tase him first,
The
though.
police
Yeah.
union. Yeah,
You
always
always
tase them.
tase him first.
Now he's getting
Always tase
tased,
him.
not just arrested. Sheesh.
go. Yeah.
Yeah. That's part of getting arrested.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah, that's
We're
just
gonna
part of
arrest
it.
you.
Don't commit crime, and we get to tase you.
You're under arrest.
All right, well.